Welcome in. We got some more run and bun. We're gonna beat this game. Not tonight, but eventually we will. It's gonna be glorious. So for tonight, we left off last time. We got to Duford and gave the letter to Steven. So we have a couple of encounters. We gotta get through the beach to Slateport, do the doubles, and then we're gonna make our way back and do the gym in Duford, first gym. So I think that's the goal for me tonight, is to get through the first gym. Yeah. So let's get right to it. Alright. So we ended up catching, hi sweetheart, a Timber, a Remoraid, and a Shelter here in Duford and on the routes right outside. And we actually have another opportunity to catch a Pokemon right now. So we're going to make some swaps and get ready to get another Pokemon. This one. And one more. We'll swap this. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Rum. I think... What was I looking for? Yeah, doesn't matter. So we're going to go across the sea and get our encounter there. I wanted to see how many Pokeballs I had. That's what I was looking for. I think I have plenty. Oh yeah, almost 30. We are good. Oh, we didn't deliver the letter. Did I even do the trainers? Ooh, I don't think I did the trainers. Maybe that's where we left off. Alright, well, guess I gotta do some trainers real quick. This run is shaping up to be very well. I'm doing okay. Doing good. How are you? Apparently I just imagined that I was further along in this run than it was. But, yeah, we're good. How's your second attempt at Platinum going? Nice. Very nice. That should be pretty good for you. Mod side up. Said you also had Intimidate Ralts this time, which is also good. Remember to get U-turn on both of them. No, Volt Switch and U-turn. That's what you need. This is a speed tie, so I'm gonna switch out of this. Let me. Oh, I need to. Where do I go to? I think I just go to Rosalia, right? Yeah, absolutely, it's Rosalia. It might teeter dance again, though. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be too bad. Did you choose Piplup as your starter again? Well, you should probably have some fighting moves on your Monferno by now, right? I don't have anything that one-shots this Dwebble. Dang. Oh well. So what do we do? So that should help you against the Perugly as well. Yeah, in case you need someone to come in at the end and finish it off. I don't know if you want to full 1v1 it, but it could definitely help finish it off. Here's the squad one more time before we get into this. 2 grass, 2 fire, 2 water. Standard. That's where you lost last time, right, Fantina? Well, you said you have Staravia, so that should help. That should give you an immunity. Did I just get owned by this Dwebble? I think I might have. Okay. Still has side beam. I'm guessing you don't have a dark type then. Yeah, Golbat's not really that, like, super fast if you look at it. It only really gets super fast when it becomes Crobat. I'm not saying it's not fast, but it's not as fast as you think. Switch. I'm dumb. Dumb. I did not come fully prepared for this fight. I think this thing's probably gonna put me to sleep like I did the other thing. Oh, what to do, what to do. No. I'm faster, that's what I do. Quit being dumb. I'm being dumb. Not attempting Wayward Cave. Okay. I don't think there's a reason to, right, at this point. I'm trying not to be dumb. Okay. Now we can go give all this stuff to... Nope, we want that active. Yeah. Yeah, belly drum into Salak Berry plus speed, and then what sets it up is the Dwebble in the beginning with the sticky webs to lower your speed. So, it's definitely an interesting strat if you're not prepared for it. Luckily, Monkey just Mach Punches and takes it out, so it makes it a little bit easier. I wonder if I could have left Rosalia in to deal with it. Yeah, I could have left Rosalia in. She would have done enough damage with Sludge to get the job done. But yeah, definitely scary. Anything with Belly Drum is always scary, especially something like fast with Belly Drum. So like Lanoon can learn Belly Drum, so Lanoon becomes a very scary Pokemon because a lot of times the designers will put, especially Lanoon with Belly Drum and then Extreme Speed. So yeah, then it gets even worse. Wait, Steven, can I have your Metagross, please? There is a trainer with exactly that strat. I know that for sure. Belly Drum, Extreme Speed, and Lanoon. Okay, now I can set up to catch a Pokemon, a water Pokemon. Grab this and this. That should work. Well, I think I'm going to go to Platinum Kaizo after I eventually beat this game, Run&BUN. So, eventually I'll get there. Okay, we're gonna fish here this time. We're looking for Tortuga. But I will also take a Choodle or a Corfish. Corfish. Alright, I gotta make sure I don't defeat this. Get your nicknames ready for Corfish. Oh, I forgot to bring Ekans for Glare to paralyze it. We're gonna get this in a Premier Ball. Give it a nice little sparkle. Come on. Fantastic. Alright. Food nicknames. Crab cake it is. So, Corefish I think has one of two abilities. Yeah, it either has Hyper Cutter or Shell Armor. I would prefer Shell Armor. And then we want something with like a decent attack. That's Shell Armor, Quiet. Special attack up, speed down. 30 attack IV though? I mean, this guy's pretty good. Yeah, just right over Bubble. What else is this thing gonna learn? Knock off? Take that over Leer. Nice. Okay. So now we're gonna look at, let me import, export. So Crawdon, or not Crawdon, not Crawdon yet. Corefish is in there. Okay, there we go. So I think Monferno usually sweeps this first fight for me. I'm gonna try to do a couple in a row here. Yeah, one shot, two shot. Yeah, that's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Second trainer. Timber Rock Throw does beat the aerial ace. I'm down for that. Anything else? I mean, I kind of like Shelter a little bit better. New Corefish. Corefish could work. Let's get him in right away. Herdier Headbutt. I need something faster. Roselia's faster. It takes a lot of damage though. Inferno can do it. If I go back and heal, I might have to go back and heal. That stinks. I don't have the, like... Let's see... Maybe Palpitoad could do it. Yeah. think that's where the dream ends. Maybe not necessarily. Now let's do this. Let's do these 6. And see if we can get 4 in a row. So we're gonna bring Inferno. Corfish. Palpitoad. Ekans. Lotan. And Shelder. Okay. Let's see. Alright, yeah, so this is the squad. Alright. This should get us to defeat 4 in a row. So Monferno is going to do this entire first fight by himself. I just like made my own mini gauntlet. Alright, so it's Flame Wheel, right? Yeah. I should know this. And then the other 2 is Low Sweep and Demok Punch for the other 2. Ooh, Confuse Ray. Not a problem. Alright, next. Next trainer, we lead with Corfish. So we're not using Coefficient all for the next few trainers. So we can stay in and try to get some damage off on Herdier before we get out of there. And we can't get crit. So we're always okay. Excuse me. This goes here, over there, yeah. Wow. All right. All right, now we're gonna do Ekans lead. Wait, can we do Shelter? No, it has Shockwave. Never mind. Thought maybe. You know what I should have done? I should have gave Coefficient Berry, just in case. Well, I'm never putting it in with 3 HP, so I guess that doesn't matter. Noodle. I don't remember always leave Glare, so that we can go first. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter now. Just don't confuse us, please. Nice. Should be Sonic. Boom. Yeah, let me just Mega Drain. Because all it does is Sonic Boom. We're slower, and we're actually down to a Sludge, so I think we go no. Go to Ekans to get the Sludge. Right? No, it doesn't really do much for us. Uh-oh. And then this is Mud Shot. Uh-oh. can't stay in. Oh, this is what I get for making myself a little... Doing the most. Doing the most. Alright, so let's do this. And this is sludge again. Not necessarily. Wait. Yeah, this is sludge. Oh, shit. I gotta figure out a way to lower his speed. It's like this. No, no sack. I got it. Oh, now the speed doesn't matter. Shoot, that's not great. It's okay. We're still okay. Uh-oh. No, we're okay. Yeah, because now I'm faster. Alright. That'll teach me. Okay, and then for real though, this fight is 100% free. So we got the 4 in a row, albeit it was a little scary on number 3. Maybe I won't do the, maybe I won't do a self-imposed gauntlet on myself anymore. It's good practice for later, though, when there's mandatory gauntlets, so... Although, if I was doing mandatory gauntlets, I would have a bunch of potions, so it's a little different. Five for 5. Yeah, they're rough. They are rough. I know there's one in Meteor Falls. I mean, the back-to-back grunts up here is technically a gauntlet, 2 in a row. I know there's a couple in the bases later on in the game, but I can't think of any more off the top of my head. Alright, well, we did 4 in a row. Mission accomplished. I'm pretty sure it's a monkey lead against this APOM, right? Yeah, low sweep might KO. Nice. And then what? Well, I think we just go Palpitoad, right? Yeah, it kind of takes both. Yeah, pretty handily. Boink. That's it. And the trainer after that is pretty much the same thing, but I definitely need to heal in between. So, yeah, we'll bring guys who can't get crit, we'll bring Intimidate, we'll bring Fake Out. Yeah, that'll be the 4. Is that literally the same team we have right now? Monferno, Palpitone, Corphish, Ekans? Yeah, that's literally the same team. Alright. It is the same team. So I just want to check for Pecha Berries on this one. So we might want to, because they can poison. So I'll just do a Oran Berry on everybody. Oops, I was going to say everybody except for Palpitoad, and then I gave an Oran Berry to Palpitoad. And there we go. It seems like this is a pretty decent squad, these 6, if I'm bringing them to multiple fights. Don't know how I'm beating the Murkrow in the double battle, though. Or the back-to-back. Because normally I use... Excuse me. Normally I use Tortuga or Choodle, and I have neither. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. Hopefully someone has Hidden Power Ice. Hopefully. It's usually just sand attacks, so I'm gonna take a chance and do some extra damage, and hopefully it just sand attacks me like normal. Of course not. Crit Poison Tail plus poison damage probably KOs me, so I'm gonna swap now. Now it sand attacks. This freaking guy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it only ever sand attacks twice. I'll get you to -2. So we'll go to Ekans real quick. Oh, apparently it does 3. Well, we want to click Glare, and hopefully it lands. Yeah. You're going to be like full HP by the time I get back. Oh my god. I'm going to stay in until I hit a Glare, though. Because he's not going to do a whole lot of damage to us. It did, like, nothing. I was watching a couple of creators made like tier lists for Pokemon Run&BUN for like the early game encounters, and Ekans is consistently on the bottom. Really, another sand attack, dude? It's consistently on the bottom, but like Intimidate and Glare. I mean, I feel like it's got a lot of uses. It feels pretty good so far. Yeah, I'm just thinking it. I'm just thinking more of like a pivot. Like it has intimidate. Poison resists fighting, so I don't have my typical masquerade, right? So I can't really use that to pivot in Brawly's gym. So I can use them to pivot with intimidate. So I feel like that's good. And then the glare is always nice. 100% accurate paralysis in this game. I'll take it. It's just a thunder wave for him. But I can actually hit ground types with it, which is also important in... Maybe that'll come in handy in Watson's gym. Can they get paralyzed by glare? I'm pretty sure they can. Alright, go back and heal. And then bring the same squad to the next fight. Which is essentially the same thing. The next time I run into an electric type, you know what I'll do? I'll probably just, Oh, I'll try it in the, I'll try it in the grass when I'm going for my electric type Pokemon. That way, and then we'll know for sure. That way, I'm not trying to find out in the middle of a gym battle. Just low sweep twice, right? Yeah. Because this could Rock Tomb to lower our speed, but we're lowering its speed as well, so we're always going to be faster. And the reason why being faster is important... Oh, I should have done Cherry Berry. The reason why I want to be faster is it knows reversals. We don't want to knock it to low health and then take a massive reversal. So this could be Water Pulse. Or Venoshock. I kind of want to go... No, I can't go Shelter. No. Palpitoad just takes everything so handily in this fight. Or Toxic. Toxic works. I'm fine with that. I have a Pecha Berry. Did it again. That's okay. We're just gonna take it out with another mud shot before it can get to us with Venoshock. And then this should be, yeah, this is Flaffy, who can only hurt us with Fire Punch. It knows Thunder Wave and Confuse Ray and Shock Wave. But I'm probably going to have to switch out with Toxic damage if it confuses us here. Yeah, let's swap out. Well, at least we know this is always Fire Punch. That makes it very easy to switch into with Monferno. I guess we can really switch in with anybody. How badly do I want to get Shelter in? It doesn't do very much, though. Yeah, just go Monferno. All right. Excuse me, we made it to Slateport. I have 40 HP, or 35. We can make it. All right. We're gonna go grab some black glasses. Dark type move. Increase damage item thing. Alright, now that we have access to secret power and hidden power, do I have any normal? I do have a normal type. I got Herdier. Herdier looks like he wants to learn secret power for sure. And then I'll figure out who I want to learn other stuff with when I look at the battle. Guava. Just right over tackle. Okay, so we're gonna get another encounter here. It's gonna be another fishing encounter. So let me see. I want to swap out some Pokemon here. Really just want to swap out Monferno, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Lead Lombre. I should probably lead Ekans to Glare on the first turn. That makes more sense. Okay, so our potential encounters are Horsey, Remoraid, Buizel, and Quillfish, but we already have Remoraid, so we have, according to this, and I'll show this real quick, with all the dupes, solid 58% chance for Horsey, 28 for Buizel, and 14 for Quillfish. Alright, Noodle. I think I've only gotten this one time. This game doesn't want me to have a Horsey this run. But Weasel's good, though. I'm pretty sure it knows Fake Out, or it can learn Fake Out. So another Fake Out user is nice. Let's Glare. Aqua Jet. Okay. So I can't hit it with this. I can hit it with Lombre, though. Ooh, heads up, Water Sport. Alright, we're just gonna catch it. I don't want to try to hit it again. This should be fine, right? What does Buizel get? Anything good? Sonic Boom, Water Pulse, Fake Out is what it'll have for this gym. It'll eventually get Brick Break, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump. At level 31. Nice. It is slightly better than Mud Sport. Like bottom two moves in the game, Mud Sport and Water Sport, but Water Sport is slightly better than Mud Sport. Alright, we need a nickname. Food nickname, I don't have no idea. Butter? Alright. Butter it is. So I know Float Soul is all about going fast and hitting hard. So it has, so you want to see good attack or good speed. It also knows Swift Swim or Water Veil. What does Water Veil do? Is that the one you can't be burned? Yeah. Oh, this guy gets Flip Turn later on too. Ooh-wee. It's pretty good. Water Veil, that's fine. Docile's neutral. I mean, it's pretty average. A little below average, but hey. Not bad. So let's level this up. Oops. Yeah, we definitely want Sonic Boom. I guess where the sport moves come in handy as double battles, but like I can't think of another use for it. I really can't. All right, let's take a look at hidden powers and see what we have. After Buizel. Okay. Ekans has hidden power Rock, Palpitoad Ice, Corphish Electric, Herdier Electric, Roselia Grass. It's actually not terrible for Roselia. Buizel Poison, Rookidee Poison, Timber Ghost, Growlithe Poison, Lombre Bug, Remoraid Psychic, Shelter Flying, Monferno Dragon. Okay. I don't know if any of that helps us. Well, that actually, Hidden Power Rock might help against the first Pokemon guy, Murkrow. That's the freaking name of it. It doesn't really help. I mean, yeah, I put it in the calc. HP Rock. Still get owned, even at -1 after Intimidate. That's pretty bad, Ekans. It's pretty bad. Okay, what about our electric guys? Corphish and Herdier. Corphish, let's see. Hidden Power Electrics is not bad. About Herdier HP Electric. Not as good. We do have Covet on Herdier, which performs pretty well against this, so that might be an answer here. Let's see. Does anybody like just straight do it? Wow, Shelter does really well. Look at that. Icicle Spear. Tell me we get a 4-hit. Potential KO. Never melt ice. Oh my god. And we can't get crit, so that might be the way to go. So maybe Shelter. Let's see. Anything else? Herdier might do it as well. Herdier's also slower. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Shelter. Yeah, it's gotta be Shelter, because we risk crits with Herdier, we don't with Shelter. Alright. Shelter, Icicle Spear. Nice. So who's that gonna bait in if we're at... So if we're not doing a berry... Should we do a berry? So we'll be at 11 health. If we go to 21, we're going to be baiting an acid from Skrelp. And we're going to have to probably attack twice if we don't get a 4-hit, and 4-hit's pretty unlikely. So let's look at... Yeah, so we use a berry and not the Never Melt Ice. And then I'll bring out this for an acid. We don't have any HP Psychic. We don't have any Psychic moves. Does anybody just straight up beat Skrelp? It looks like Lombre does, but I think we want Lombre for Tortuga. Yeah. No. I mean, Ekans does okay. No, Water Pulse kind of kicks its ass. We could Glare, of course. Palpitoad does pretty well. Not Monferno, not Growlithe. Well, Herdier does actually really well. A couple of secret powers, that's not bad. Not Timber. Remoraid, Psybeam. Wait, Remoraid has HP Psychic too, right? Yeah, but HP Psychic is less. Where's Remoraid? There it is, HP Psychic. Yeah, I think it's power 60. Yeah, so that's less damage. So we could use Remoraid. It's not a guaranteed 2-shot. Rosalia does pretty well. We can't get poisoned, so it'll only ever Water Pulse. And we can just absorb to stay healthy. Actually, this is the right play here. What appears to be the right play. So I'm gonna do that. Rosalia. And then we get Lombre for Tortuga. For Marini's gonna see a Venoshock kill into Shelter. So we're gonna want to bring in somebody to tank that. Palpitoad. Yeah. And then we 2-shot with Mud Shots. Perfect. We're bringing... Ooh. For Whirlipede, it's probably Monferno. We swap into a rollout. Yeah. And then for Frillish... Chickens does okay. Ooh, Corefish with that knockoff. That's crazy. But that Shockwave, yeah. We can't really switch into it. Herdier with Bite. Yeah. If Bite gets disabled from Cursed Body, then what do we do? What if we do Black Glasses? It's just a little bit more, so that doesn't work. Well, Lombre should be healthy, so Mega Drain. Yeah, that works. That works. So we can do that as backup. So that seems to be the squad there. Alright, let's set it up. Not bad. Alright, so we got Shelter. Rosalia. Lombre. Palpitoad. Herdier. Monferno. This looks like it should be pretty straightforward. I think the shakiest part is really against this Frillish, but we have a backup plan, so we are looking good. Now it's just about items. So we said we wanted Oranberry on Shelter, because Nevermount Ice was a low chance anyway. We have Rosalia for Skrelp, who can't get poisoned, so Oranberry's the play there. And Oranberry's the play for him against Tortuga. Palpitoad. Palpitoad can probably go Pecha Berry just in case. But that's it. That's all we need. That's the only non-Oran Berry we need is a Pecha Berry to cover a Toxic. So let's do that. Berries, Pecha, here. Alright. Usually there's like a one spot that's like, eh. But this feels good. This line feels pretty good. Oh. Here we go. Everybody's healed, right? Yeah, okay, good. Swagger. Save for good luck. This is also our mini boss to get to the next level cap of 21. The ultimate counter. Shelter. And we could always just hit 5 times on this, and we win. Oh, only a 2-hitter. Oh, boy. Well, we're going to need another, I think, minimum. Yeah, 2 should do it. If we get a good enough roll. I'm glad we put the Oranberry on now, seeing that. Don't, oh my god. Oh I'm really glad we did the Oranberry, but I guess Nevermount Ice would have been a 2. We're going to end up in the same spot that we originally thought. That's wild. No, we're fine. We are fine. It's a little annoying. There we go. We hit it. So we should be able to keep pace with this thing. This is going to be a long, drawn-out 1v1 here, but we should always win. Because it's going to run out of Protect PP eventually. So that was already like 2, 4, 5, 6. I think the PP Protect has 10. I wasn't counting. But I think that was 6. Yeah, the number we need to watch out for on our HP is 18. That's the number where we are, we get KO'd from a crit. So 18 is the number. Yep. So we're actually faster and can stay in, and I'm going to do exactly that, so we can keep Lombre at, like, full. Alright, so that's the end of trainer number 1. Now we gotta do another one. Okay, we immediately have to switch, because obviously we can't do anything with Shelter here. So we're going to go right into Palpate Zone. And we're just going to hit him with Mud Shot twice, and we win. Yeah, we have a Petra Berry for that Toxic, for that exact reason. So we're not going to be poisoned. And that's an easy dub. Well, an easy Marini dub. Well, I guess Marini's got an L. I'm not sure if who's this gonna bring in, but I'm thinking it's Frillish. Yeah. So this is either Hex or Water Pulse. I mean, I would love to see Hex right now. I'd go crazy. No damage. Ah, Curse Body. Dang. But that is okay. We prepared for this. Fantastic. And this should bring in... Well, it does bring in Whirlipede. Oh, we got disabled anyway. So this sees a kill with Pin Missile. Yay. So we want to go... We want to go Monferno, always. Because whether this is Rollout or Pin Missile, but I'm pretty sure it's Pin Missile, yeah. This thing has a rocky helmet, so we don't necessarily want to hit it with a physical move. So we're going to use Ember. It's going to do a little less. And the burn is great, because now we take, like, no damage from this rollout. And Ember now... Oh, and it missed the second rollout? God, look at us. This is fantastic. That was pretty straightforward, just as planned. Hi, Archie. I'll see you later. Much later. Alright, we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center, do some level ups. I don't know who that is. Never seen him before in my life. I'm kidding. Alright, level 21. Razor Shell, that's fantastic. I think we want to keep that over Clamp, yeah. I want to keep Water Gun. Magical Leaf. Yeah, we want to learn that for sure. I think I want this over Poison Powder. I think. And we're eventually going to get toxic, but much later. So this thing is very easy. Yeah, I'm gonna do over poison powder. Yeah, we definitely want Bubble Beam. Straight over Bubble. Also want Bubble Beam here. Right over Bubble. Takedown. I think we're going to take this over Secret Power for now, only because we know we can come back and learn Secret Power if we need it. And then have Bite and Covet kind of do all the work for the upcoming gyms. Yeah. Habanero. Monkey! Yeah, they were going to take Fire Spin over Ember. I think with their residual, like 35 does slightly more than Ember on turn 1, so yeah, we'll just do this. Okay. I think Rookity is going to evolve. I think. Let's see. Rookity. Yeah, level 20. Do we need to delay for any reason? I always just like to look. Nope. It's gonna learn Scary Face before it evolves, which we want. And we're gonna do that over Leer. Definitely want Steel Wing. Do that over Fury attack. And then Timber. Does Timber evolve here? I don't think it does. No, it evolves at 25, so let's just keep going. Wake Up Slap. Okay. So we have Sheer Force. I wonder if this doesn't wake up. If this doesn't wake up sleeping enemies, I wonder. Poor fish, I know you don't evolve. So, just level you up. Aerial Ace. Yes, please. I mean, I like the speed reduction move. I just don't know if that's your job in particular to reduce speed. And I definitely want knockoff for when it evolves. False swipe is good for wild Pokemon, I guess. That's not his job either. Or at least it's not right now. What's ground good against? Ground's good against poison. Ground's good against steel. Ground's good against electric. None of which I don't think I'd want him in for. I think I bail on Mudshot here. Yeah, I'm gonna bail on Mudshot. Growlithe, what's up? Is there a point where I should stop learning moves and wait with Growlithe? It was level 17, I should have waited. Well, no, I guess it doesn't matter, because if we trade it for the Hisuian version, it'll just have the 4 moves that it should know previously. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. I know Ekans evolves at 22. Yeah, we're going to want Scary Face in case we can't use Glare for whatever reason. And then when do you evolve? Buweasel. 26. Yeah, I guess we'll learn Water Pulse. Double hit doesn't really do much for us. Let's get rid of that. According to this, we get Fake Out at 21 too, so that's nice. Okay. We'll get rid of Growl with that one. Yeah, his job's not to come in and growl with his low defenses. No, no, no. No, he's gotta get in, hit hard, get out. And then last but not least, Remoraid. Just do a water gun, easy. Okay. So now we get to do one trainer and get a rare candy and another encounter. So let's take a look at that trainer. 5 Pokemon. So it leaves it with a barrel. Let me do, I should probably update everything to be level 21 and with new moves and all that fun stuff. The only evolution was Rookity. Alright, let's see what we got. Looks like Rosalia. Magical Leaf, one shot. Wow. Very nice. Monferno has the potential to one shot. As does Timber, but Timber's slower, so that doesn't really work. Just want pretty clean matchups here, yeah. So I think we lead Roselia. It'll most likely Super Fang if it goes first. Well, it might Pluck, actually. But if we win the speed tie, obviously we take it out with nothing. So we can go Oran Berry there. That should bring in Ponyta, or Panita, as it's better known as. Ponyta for Flame Wheel. We're going to swap into someone who takes a Flame Wheel, obviously. I'm just being dumb. Palpitoad does the job pretty well. We can Mudshot into Bubble Beam. Could get burned, potentially. So we could swap into Buizel, who doesn't get burned with Water Veil. And do, like... Does Play Rough KO here? Never. So yeah, like Fake Out. We're like 2 points slower. Dang. Fake Out, Water Pulse, Aqua Jet. Yeah, that seems fine. That should bring in Electros. Yep. Palpitoad? No, because it floats. Not going to be doing a whole lot there. Okay. Roselia does really good against Electric. So that seems to be... We could do a Pecha Berry here and just kind of absorb. Yeah, and out. Yeah, we literally out-damage this thing. Well, it has Super Fang, so that's not entirely true. See, it was like, can we have somebody for backup just in case? As I immediately click on water Pokemon. Herdier does pretty well. Let's do that. This actually brings in Sunflora for Sludge Bomb. So we go Ekans, who just baits Sludge Bombs as his best moves. Can't get poisoned, so we bring a Chesto Berry for that Grass Whistle. Okay. And then finally Dustox. That sounds like a Monferno job. Yep. Alright, and then we'll bring, for backup, Corphish, I guess? No, Lombre Fake Out. That seems to be a little more useful. Alright, that's the squad. Let's gear up. Wait, I could totally bring Corvisquire now. It actually does worse. I need it to get that steel typing when it fully evolves. When does it do that? Out of curiosity. Before I make the squad. Corva Knights 44 in this game. Okay, so a little ways. Roselia. Buizel. Herdier. Whoops. Ekans is next. Then Monferno. And Lombre. So that's the squad. And then for... Yeah, trucked last time. But welcome in. Okay. Berries. It was... It was Pecha here. And Chesto here. You know, I've been lucky enough for each run that I've got to Watson, which is what, like 4 or 5 now. I've actually never lost to Watson, which Kind of proud of that. That might not be true. Wait, I think I lost to him once. I take it back. That go me session right there. Totally not valid. Alright, let's get ourselves a rare candy and an electric type. Sorry about that. Let's see if we win the speed time. Magical Leaf, Absorb. Nope. L. Should still bring in Ponyta though. We're gonna go Buizel. We have Water Veil, so we can't get burned. You know, I can't say. I don't know if I've ever gotten the attack drop, or my attack dropped against this with Play Rough. I couldn't even. Even at -1, we should still KO with Aqua Jet, though. Oh, yeah. Should be electric. We're gonna go. Did we? Was it Ekans? Is that what we were doing? Don't remember. Yeah, I think it was Ekans. Super Fang, right? Wait, what is this doing? Oh, it's shockwaving. That's what it's doing. Why didn't I bring Palpitoad to take this again? Anyone? Whack. Totally have a Pecha Berry, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whack. Some Flora. This was Ekans. This was Ekans. I knew I put him in order for some reason. I just don't think I gave it a Chesto Berry. I think I gave the Chesto Berry to Monferno by mistake. Oh, I don't want to. It's okay. I just wanted to click, look at it, and not do that. That's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. said you're waiting outside Watson's gym. What is your Watson squad looking like? Do you have any delays you can cash in on? Yeah, I don't know where Ride-On helps. Because I used them in the last one that I did. I'm trying to remember who I used them for. I think I might have used them for Rotom with Rock Blast. I think he does pretty well into that. Yeah. Exactly it. Yeah, Rotom fan. Exactly. Right, I'm gonna do some shuffling here for the catch squad. Yeah, 45 base is definitely rough, but I mean, you can try to get yourself a free switch. If you can bait an electric move, right? So you can come in full health at least, so that helps. This is what I want, right? I don't want you. Nope. Nope. You. There we go. Okay, we're going for the gangbusters. We want to see Mareep or Electrike here. And gosh, do we need to hit this? Because we didn't hit Tortuga, we don't have any normal resist. Okay, so yeah, we are ready to rock. Please. That's beautiful. What's your PB? What's your personal best? I can't use glare on electric types. Well, now I know. I thought I could. That is farther than mine. Mine is Norman. And the worst part about my Norman being my personal best is that I should have beat Norman, but I screwed up. I had the line all planned out. I needed to sacrifice something. I used my Casino encounter because I didn't have any electric types or anything to beat his Pidgeot. So I used my Casino to grab Elekid, and I did hit it. So I needed to sacrifice something to get it in. And just in the moment, for whatever reason, I forgot and just hard swapped into Electivire. Took too much damage. Alright, I think I can hit this once with... Yeah, I can at least fake out here. Sweet. I'm open to nicknames. Food for Mareep. I'm thinking Marshmallow, but I'm open for other nicknames. Marshmallow it is. Welcome to the squad. Okay. And we just hope for like a good special attack. I like Quirky. It's usable. It's good. It's good. It just kind of fits frog legs. And it's funny. I like it. All right. I always forget if I need to delay for any reason. I don't think I have to. No, I don't have to. Shockwave over Thundershock. Easy. I'm not worried about headbutt, so we're good. Punch. Yeah, we'll take that over Growl. Yeah. Okay. We are gonna go for the Togedemaru here, so hope this works. We're gonna go for it in the cave. Right, there's no reason to, I mean, we don't have a normal resist. So we could go to basement floor 1 to kind of at least guarantee it. That throws a Lowland Geodude into the mix. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully we get a Togi. We're all healed up, right? Well, I'm not worried about like 3 HP on Lotad. Okay. Close to the ladder. Hopefully this works. That doesn't look like a Togedemaru. Fantastic. Huh. Alright, let me figure this out real quick, because I need to not kill this, I need to catch it, and I at least want to do a little bit of damage to it. Oh, what level is this? Like 8? No, it's 10. Oh, it's 8. Do I have Buizel on me? I don't. That would have been smart. Let's see. Herdier. Nope. Glare's not gonna work. I don't really want to use Ekans against a Rhyhorn. Well, it actually doesn't know any ground moves, so yeah, we're good to do that. We can fight one time. Come on, friend. Join the team. Please. Does Glare work on ground-type Pokemon? We're gonna find out. It does. Just not on electric types. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Okay. Nickname for Rhyhorn. That's all I got. Fruity Pebbles. Anybody got anything else? Okay, so no Togedemaru. That's okay. We did get a rock type to resist normal, which is fantastic. It also doubles as a ground type, which can probably help us in Watson a little bit. So that's good. Just really need to see good defense here. Really need to see it. Good defense, good attack. Bold. Oh my goodness. Oh. That's not what you want to see. But, I mean, it's not... Because he has such a high defense, the IV doesn't matter as much as the nature. So, this is still good. The negative attack nature doesn't really help us out, because that's like his best stat when he fully evolves, but this is good. 22 HP, 22 special defense to kind of bolster that. Not terrible. Yeah, we want Smack down. Wait, which... Did we get... I didn't see if we got Rockhead or Reckless. Regardless, I want to learn this over... Let's do this over Tail Whip. I don't think I'm ever... Actually, I might have clicked that. Stomp over... Ooh, excuse me. Stomp over Horn Attack. And Bulldoze over Sand Attack. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get a refill of water, use the restroom, and I will be right back. So I will see you in like 5 minutes. All right, we are back. So, caught Rhyhorn, Fruity Pebbles, oh, Rockhead. I actually think I prefer those. Reckless. Reckless and Rockhead. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So now our next goal is to get through the 6 gym trainers. So let's jump right into it. So we got Riolu. Actually, let me update, export everything, because we gotta add Rhyhorn and Flaffy to the list. There we go. What are their hidden powers? Anything that's gonna help us by chance? Flaffy has Psychic, maybe. Rhyhorn has Flying, but he doesn't really have special attacks. So that HP Psychic on Flaffy, I'll have to keep that in mind on most of these fights to see if that'll be helpful. Alright, so we'll start with Riolu. So we're looking... We could use Corvisquire at 2 shots. Does anybody 1-shot by chance? We'd be looking at like Psychic moves. HP Psychic from Flaffy? Let's see, if I were to put this in, I'd probably put it in over Cotton Spore. It does not have 2 shots, but that's okay. So, looks like Corvisquire might be the play. We actually outspeed it. So we can do Cherry Berry to prevent the paralysis. And 2-shot there. That'll bring in probably Mankey. Well, we 1-shot Mankey, so it'll bring in Stuffle. We can pluck his Citrus Berry for healing, and then just kind of do that, and that should be fine. Yeah, this is a Corvisquire's fight. Nice. Okay. Any backup? We're looking at like fire types for the Fluffy. Yeah, we can go Monferno. We can go maybe not Growlithe. Ekans does well into fighting moves. Actually, no, he doesn't do well into this trainer at all. Okay. Rhyhorn does, so we'll bring him around. Rosalia does pretty well. Yeah, Shelter's going to be really good in this gym because of its really high defense. And then probably Corphish because we have Aerial Ace. Well, look at that. That also 1-shots Mankey. Nice. Alright, so that's going to be our squad for Gym Trainer 1. Let's do it. Let's gear him up. Alright, so we want Corvisquire, number 1. Then Monferno, Rhyhorn, Rosalia, Shelter, Corphish. And we need to go Cherry Berry. Here, and we'll bring it for Monferno. Everybody else should have Oran Berries. But those should be the only 2 we most likely use here. This Mankey does not have a Focus Sash, so we don't have to worry about him resisting. And I think I can... Yeah, we're good. Oh, I shouldn't have talked to him again. Alright, here's the squad for the first fight. Corvus Squire should handle this on its own. That's why we have Cherry. Steel Wing's the one that can raise your defense, right? Steel Wing, 10% chance. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, we got it. We're speed tied with Mankey, but we just one-shot. Thrashed. Now we're going to steal Stuffle's Citrus Berry, get some healing. That stinks. Alright, we're gonna go to Rhyhorn here. It's fine. And then it'll Force Palm. Oh, bulked up. This one defense as well. That's not great. Fire Spin does... Yeah, Fire Spin here. All good. I took a quick break myself, get some water. Trainer 1 down. I think Trainer 2 should be much of the same. Yeah, looks like Corvus Squire just does this by himself. And we don't have an item. And we fully heal anyway. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm actually gonna go for the Steel Wing because I want to. We're faster, and I want to get some healing off of his Citrus Berry. Let's see if we can get the +1 again. Not that time. And then we pluck. Let's see. Are we ever dead to this? Yes. A 4 or 5 hit all crit pin missile, which I'm going to believe is never going to happen. And we're just going to pluck. Fantastic. Moving right along. It's much of the same for the next trainer, with the exception of one, but we are okay to just continue on. So we outspeed in one shot, so this is always fake out. And then it always bullet punches. Nothing we can't handle there. This should now be Menki. Yeah. We're gonna Steel Wing once. Say that's probably around like. Alright, reversal crit. What do you got for me? Reversal crit can kill us. That's not great. Alright, so we're gonna go. Let's see. Somebody we outspeed with. Monkey. No, that's not great, though. What's the safest way here? We could go... Let's see, reversal always does 37 on core fish. Can't get crit, so that's 26 or max. Yeah, I think core fish is the safest play to see if it crits here. Let's do that. So as long as we have 38 health. Huh. Low roll. Wait, that did a lot less than I thought it was gonna do. Why? Oh, because I'm thinking it has... I put in the calc, it has less HP. Yeah, so we are fine to aerial ace here. Yeah. That's why. We're fine. This is Thunder Punch. We have a Rhyhorn. And a Smackdown. Alright. That's 3 down. I don't think I can just blindly go into the next one. So I'm going to calc this one a little bit more. Let's take a look. Metatite. I mean, Corvus Squire does okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to bring Corvus Squire regardless. What about Ekans? Intimidate. Rosalia does really well here. Maybe that's the play. Maybe do Ekans Intimidate. Swap to Rosalia. Yeah, because I could even just absorb and heal most of the damage. Yeah, that seems like a winner to me. Ekans Rosalia. Rosalia baits. Oh, we're slower? Yeah, it should be fine. Rosalia baits what? Probably Machoke? Yeah. For Facade. I don't necessarily want to use Sludge to poison it and give it guts, so... Growlithe doesn't really work either. Rhyhorn for Facade. Vital Throw into Corvisquire, 2 plucks. That does it. That's the one. And then for Girder, if it goes to Girder... it'll probably Bulldoze. Bulldoze or Low Sweep. That's just a straight swap into Corvisquire. No, because Rock Throw. What else we got? This looks like a team effort kind of deal, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, so... it's gonna Bulldoze. Yeah, we can swap here. Rock Throw into... Rosalia? Yeah, Rosalia's not bad either, as long as we absorb. Again, don't want to Sludge, could Magical Leaf. Lombre's not terrible. Let's bring Lombre. It's always going to be trying to lower our speed, so I gotta see what everybody looks at. -1. Yeah, we're still faster with Monferno. That's not bad. But Weasel to finish? I mean, we do have Sonic Boom. Fake out Sonic Boom for minimum 40%. That's not terrible. Just have to get it in on something that isn't a low sweep. It's kind of annoying. Girder does okay. Palpitoad's not bad. Alright, I think I bring Boweasel here. Yeah, let's do that. Change up the squad. So we're gonna go Ekans, Rosalia, Rhyhorn, Corvisquire, Lombre, Boweasel. Interesting group, to say the least. Now, none of these guys have any status inflicting moves, so we're good to just go oops all Orans. Okay. Number 4 is over here. Here's the squad one more time. getting the Intimidate down on the pure power is a fantastic move here. It's gonna be Fake Out, so I might as well... Yeah, might as well just swap now. Because we're slower. I could also throw a Worry Seed on it, just for fun. Just to get rid of its pure power. What would that do to its damage output? Just out of curiosity. Woo. As you might expect, it halves it, so... That's kind of funny. I kind of wanted to. I'm just gonna do it. It detected. That's funny. We should be super healthy. Well, healthier, I guess. Does this thing get another... Ooh, I'd have to relearn Mega Drain. I was just curious. Now I know. Actually, might be worth it on this one. All right. So I want to get this out of here because of Poison Point. I don't want to poison this at all. So this is Facade. Actually might be Bulk Up, which I'm just now seeing. Facade crit does 31, and we're okay there. If I Sludge, I could poison it and give it Guts, which isn't ideal. I think let's just stick to the plan. It's definitely going to bulk up on us. Yeah. Not great. No, I'm not sure. Pluck 2 shots. No, it might not. Alright, well, still sticking with the plan. It's scary if it bulks up again. That's fine. We should be okay now. We might have to 3-hit KO. It's like right down the middle. No, yeah, we are gonna have to 3-hit. And now we're risking crit. Okay. So I think at this point we can go here. This is always a vital throw if it attacks, so let's Intimidate. Not great. Not great at all. It's gonna get out of hand pretty quickly. What do I do? I think we go here and we have to 2-hit with Sludge. No, but we're damaged. That's not gonna do crap. Shit. What do I do? this thing has not attacked once when I swap into Rhyhorn. That's not great to see. I should have went right here. Oh crap, I screwed this up. It's gonna hurt. Shit. Alright, let's see Vital Throw, pretty please. That's not great. So I heal for 8. Oh boy. I think I'm screwed. Alright, so how do I get out of this right now? I needed to bring, like, shelter. shuffle a little bit more. It's vital throw. At least I got it back down to normal. But now I gotta do like this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna matter, but the extra chip. I think this. I think I just gave it more healing, probably. Alright. Again, I heal for 8. I gotta do 1. As long as it doesn't crit me again. 2 for 9. She's using Vital Throw. It can use Facade now. I don't think I have enough damage here. What do you think? I think I have to go here. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I two-shot this now. It's gonna be close. I don't think I do. 12. Could be either or. Man, what's the range here? Yeah, plus 3D. It's 21 to 28%. I don't think that's it. That's a high roll if I've ever seen one. Or no, it's... I'm looking at the wrong guy. 22 to 32. Oh, I never hit this. It's a 1 in 16 chance. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so what do I do now? The weasel, I think, right? I think he's only plus 3. That gives me a better range. Ugh. I'm gonna take the risk. Ugh. That sucks. It's fine. That's not what we wanted to see. This fight has gone sideways. So this should be bulldoze every time. Oh no, it has... Why did I rush? Just Aqua Jet, you dumbass. Damn. Those are two bad deaths, too. Oh, that sucks so bad. Especially because the Breloom trainer's next, and I don't have my flying type. Alright, Breloom. I think I gotta use Monferno. Yeah. With a Chesto Berry. Yep, that's what I need. Can anybody else do it more efficiently? No. That'll bring in... It's gonna bring in main Fu for Drain Punch. Inner Focus, Black Belt. Yeah, we just go Rosalia. Oh, we're outsped, so not necessarily. Those Rock Slide flinches could suck. You know who'd be great here? Corvus Squire. I'm really annoyed. Okay, Growlithe No, Growlithe doesn't outspeed. Does anybody outspeed this? Just main Fu. Or Monferno, jeez. Because if nobody outspeeds, then I can just... change my plan slightly. Oh, Palpitoad does. He doesn't really resist a Drain Punch, though. Alright, so who resists Drain Punch? Jeez. I guess Ekans does. He just has no HP, which kind of sucks. So Rosalia, and then Palpitoad for the Rock Slide. Yeah, that does the trick. Bink, bonk. And then for Baneri, we can go back to Monferno or Timberworks. Yeah, we'll bring these two, and that's it. Alright, let's squat up. Oh, God, I didn't even have the calc up. I apologize. Just talking out my butt. God, that sucked. Okay, so we need a Chesto Berry on Monferno. Let's not forget that. And orange all around. Was Shelter really to play against that Machoke? Yeah, it was. Even at +3 defense. Like, yeah, it was the play. Oh, that's annoying. Why didn't I see that? It's okay. Just make sure Monferno has a Chesto Berry. Triple check. Yes, Chesto. Okay. Wake up slap. Okay.
I literally just thought I lost my monkey there.
Oh my god. This random move, Baneri. Should be fake out. Yeah, because it sees a kill with fake out. And then we just wake up slap. Easy. And then this should also fake out. So we actually go right to our guy. See a good roll here. That's a good one. God, how much does it do? 33 on the non-crit. I needed to mud shot. Why didn't I mud shot? It's okay. We got this. We got this. Dude, really? Why did I fake out? It has inner focus. I should have used Bubble Beam to try to lower its speed. That would have been smarter. And I'm stuck again. I'm like, dude, how do I take this thing out? Why didn't I bring... Oh no, I thought that wouldn't have worked. I'm playing very poorly right now. I don't know what to do. It's here and... Yeah, it's here. And we razor shell. Icicle spear, water gun, razor shell. Okay. God, that's annoying. I'm really missing that bug flying type right now. Alright, so I should be able to take out Kecleon on the next trainer with... I mean, Monferno, right? Yeah. Low sweep into Mach Punch after a color change to, let's say, Electric. 25 plus... I mean, it should. And we could always just low sweep twice, too, so... yeah. Alright, so he's in. That's going to be Galette as usual. Shadow Punch. Herdier, hopefully. Drain Punch. Yeah, Ekans. Shadow Punch, Herdier. Drain Punch, Ekans. I can only take one. Oh my god, I need to evolve them, don't I? I think I do. Alright, who's taking him out? Oh, Roselia can do it. What about after 1 intimidate? Oh, that's more than enough. Yeah, so that's still fine. Hakamo'o. I'm gonna look at HP Dragon real quick. Does a lot of damage. Shelter Icicle Spear. And then... yeah, these actually work for Pig Knight as well. Sludge there. Covet there. Yeah, this is a good squad. Alright, let's roll with this. Oh man, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to rare candy Ekans to get it to an Arbok for this gym. Seems cleanest to me, but I mean, I could be wrong. Cherry berry here. And then it's just orange for everybody else. Well, cherry for Shelter. Cherry for... Nah. Just orange everybody else. Okay. I'm trying to think ahead of how those two losses are going to factor in down the road. Ultimately, I think losing Weasel stings, but it might not hurt too badly. The Corvusquire loss is pretty big, though. That's pretty big. Ooh, that's definitely within range of a Mach Punch. Okay, this should be Shadow Punch. Should be. Oh, this would suck so bad if this is Drain Punch. Just show me Shadow Punch. Nice. This is always Drain Punch. We just want to get one minus. Oh. Should be Shadow Punch again. Nice. And then this should be Drain Punch. But we're good to just go right here and absorb most of the excuse me, all the damage. That certainly doesn't hurt. Pretty sure it's gonna be Pig Night next. Yeah. I think it sees a KO with Flame Charge, doesn't it? Barely. But it'll still Flame Charge because it's... That's its highest damage move and it's slower. So... we go here. Yeah. Incinerate does max of 21. So we're good to just stay in and go again. Although I think I'd rather swap. Do I want to swap here? Yeah, I'd rather swap. We don't have a berry, so that's fine. Hakamo. Oh! I'll take that. Dragon Breath. Ooh. That hurts. Let's go here. Oh yeah, because we can covet and we're faster. Because of the -1 speed. Covet. Alright. And now Brawly. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because I was going to use Corviknight for Cup Fu. Obviously, I can't do that anymore. Come up with something else. Okay. Alright. Cub Fu. I know I want Lombre for Poliwhirl, so that's a given. I know I want Rhyhorn in this fight to take the boost it retaliates, that's a given. I know I want Palpitoad for Combuskin. So those three are kind of locked in right now. I just gotta come up with the pathing. I need somebody who two-shots Cub Fu. Slim pickings. Could be corefish with aerial ace. How about shelter? No, not even close. What if we get... it's getting your focus. Can't intimidate. Yeah, my best answer was Corvus Squire, and I screwed it up. Alright, what if we go Flaffy and Cotton Spore? That's -3 speed. We know it's going Brick Break. So we can swap. Corefish. Yeah, we outspeed by 1. Dude, nobody tanks a Brick Break. Are you kidding me? I need to evolve my Ekans, and that is so dumb. I mean, I guess Roselia can bait Zen Headbutt, which is the best move to come in on. I don't have a non-attacking move with Corefish though, so that doesn't necessarily work. Dude, what is the play? Because I also would have plucked his Ayapapa. Oh my god, he was the perfect counter there. And I screwed it. We go to Shelter. Shelter is the way to go. Cotton down, swap Shelter. Razor Shell, Confuse Ray, Razor Shell. I don't know who that brings in. God, Shelter can eat a boosted Retaliate like nobody's business. Shelter helps against Scraggy too. Yeah, if it's these three, I need this. And like, I need a 7th slot that I just don't have. Because he intimidates, baits Rock Slide. Baits Mach Punch, baits Rock Slide, and so on and so forth until... I don't know who kills this thing. I really have no idea. I mean, it's probably just Palpitoad, right? Let's say, what's the breaking point here? -6 is, I mean, to get it all the way down is best. And then I can mud slap it a bunch. Lower accuracy as well. Maybe. I think a mud shot once to guarantee, yeah. Alright, so I have to evolve this into Arbok, don't I? Let me see what it looks like in this fight instead of Ekans. Alright, let's take everything Ekans is. And just change this to Arbok. Oh, I forgot to change it to level 22. Does he learn anything when you evolve him? Crunch. Let's do that again. Level 22. And change Bite to Crunch. Well, I just fucked everything up. Hang on, let me redo. Remove everything. Import. Nope, because I don't have Corvusquire. Ay, ay, ay. Remove everything. There we go. So we're thinking Flaffy, Shelder, Rhyhorn, Lotad, Palpitoad, and then if we take Ekans, where'd it go? There it is. We evolve it into Arbok, level 22, and Bite becomes Crunch. Import that. Much more favorable matchups across the board. Yeah. I think I have to do that. But then who really who defeats Lopunny? I have no idea. I mean, Shelder can, but Shelder's got to do Kubfu. Rhyhorn cannot. Lombre cannot. Palpitoad, maybe. Arbok cannot. I mean, my best bet is Monferno, but I need a slot. Timber can also do it. If I bring Flaffy, can Flaffy do Poliwhirl? Potentially, it does bait superpower. Even at -1, does it bait superpower? It can Bubble Beam. So it's not great. Yeah, they're like very much overlapping. I mean, I think that's the move. So I don't bring Lombre? Lombre is such a clean counter, though. I think I just lead Shelter. I don't even need Shelter with an Oranberry, just 1v1's Cubfu. So I think that's fine. So that'll let me bring Monferno. Yeah, I think that's what I need. I need the speed of Monferno. Yeah, okay, this is the squad. This is the squad. This is gonna go great, right? Everything's gonna go perfect. Just looking at HPs, and none of these are gonna be helpful. Alright. Alright, Brawly. I can't say I would ever have thought to bring Shelter. Rhyhorn. Lombre. Palpitoad. Ekans, who I need to rare candy to Arbok. And Monferno. Who saw this coming? Because I didn't. Okay, so this is the squad that's coming to the gym. So we need a Oranberry here. I think it's just Orans all around. Yeah. Oops, all Oran. What up, Brawly? Save for good luck. We're gonna need it on this one. Here's the squad one more time. Shelter, Rhyhorn, Lombre, Palpitoad, Arbok, Monferno. So we don't outspeed, but we can't get crit. And we just do 3 Razor Shells to take it out. We have an Oran Berry to heal up for a little bit. Why didn't I think of Ayapapa? Dude, I already lost. Alright, let me think. What do I go to here? It's here. I have to go here. Just show me not break. I gotta... Oh, that's so much damage. I didn't think we'd trigger the Ayapapa. That was dumb. Okay, well, we know what this is. Retaliate, boosted, no damage. Fantastic. So I think what we're gonna do. Who's the best to kick this out with? I think it's Palpitoad. Yes. Don't flinch. Crit. Oh my god, this is going so bad. Trisha's gonna be hit on top. Okay. Now we start pivoting. Should be Rock Slide. Yeah, need to pivot here. Because I can't risk the pursuit trap. Mach Punch. It's -2. At this point, this can be Pursuit. I think, I gotta go for one more swap. Don't Pursuit, please. Nice. Mach Punch. Always Rock Slide. Swap again. -4. And now we gotta take it out. I think my best chance is to glare. And then we Poison Fang. We just need to not crit. Nice. Don't crit. And then this is Mach Punch. Fantastic. Hit him on top down. Should be low punny again. Yeah. Yeah, this is always return. Wait. Can be headbutt, actually. Regardless, we go Rhyhorn. And now we go Monferno. And because of the damage we did with Palpitoad earlier, low sweep one-shots, we just... Or it comes pretty dang close to one-shotting. But we need to lower its speed, and we need to not get flinched here. This is the turn. No flinch. It went Retaliate. We are good. Hit crit. Oh boy. We don't KO. That's okay. But now we're faster, but Mach Punch would have KO'd anyway. So we are good. Hanging on by a thread right now. Poliwhirl. Okay, so this can be Bubble Beam. This is never Ice Beam. This is never HP Grass. It can Superpower. So it's Bubble Beam or a Superpower. Arbok is only dead to a crit. It will get an Intimidate off, and then it'll always bait Bubble Beam. Yeah, we need to go Arbok and then pivot into Lombre. Let's do it. This is best case. It's -1 attack, -1 defense. So this is now always Bubble Beam. So stick with the plan. We switch into Lombre. It's Superpower. Oh, because it's all KO. It's fine. Nice. -1 attack. Okay, so now this is always Ice Beam. So as long as we don't get a freeze, we win. We gotta avoid 2 freezes. Well, I guess we could fake out once. Because now Mega Drain might kill from this range if we get a high roll. So we might just need to avoid 1 freeze. Fantastic. Come on, hit the range.
Ah, so close.
This is always Ice Beam, right?
Do I dare go Monferno for this Ice Beam? Tank it, Mach Punch, and then that brings out
Scraggy. Nothing really does well that with what we have left going into Scraggy, so we're gonna have to sack something. So the play then is to just stay in here. Hope we don't get frozen. Nice. Okay.
all that's left is Scraggy.
So it'll never Rock Tomb because it sees that it's faster than us. It doesn't see a KO, so this is going to be Power Up Punch. Oh, there's Combuskin left. How did I forget about Combuskin? This double kick, I can't take this with anybody. We're slower. It might work up because, I know we show a 2-hit, but we're slower. I think we Bubble Beam here. Oh, we crit. That is so big. So this doesn't Rock Tomb. We're not out yet. So this is always going to be probably Power Up Punch. See outs as like mud slabs. It's not great. There's no way it's all kill with feint attack, right? Yeah, it was just best move. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to somebody here. I just don't know who. Most likely Arbok.
Because I think I gotta get monkey in clean. And the -1 would be nice. Yeah. So I gotta say goodbye to Arbok here. Get the -1. Hope it doesn't power up punch here. And then go to monkey and finish off with monkey. Yeah. That's the play. Thank you, Arbok. You actually filled in valiantly in this fight. Now, I'm only down to crit, and even if it rock tombs, oh, I'll be faster because I'm low sweeping. That was a low roll. See, it sees a KO with other stuff. I'm just afraid that if I swap now... it'll rest and I won't be able to do any damage to it whatsoever. I feel like Rock Tomb is coming because I'm faster. It's -1 speed. Or it needs to rest. I'm gonna pause for a second, read the rest rules, so you don't have to worry about the beeping. Rest. Recover rules. If AI is slower and below 70%. If AI is slower and it's below 70%, which it is, it'll rest 3/4 of the time. Okay, so then it'll see a recovery turn 3/4 of the time. +7. And then what about slow kill? What does slow kill see as? +9, so it's always going to go for the kill. I think. If I'm reading this right and I'm understanding this correctly. Where'd it go? That's coaching. Here it is. Recovery moves. Rest. It doesn't have... So it'll be +8. Yeah, this is always going for a... Okay, it's always going for the kill here. At most, this thing's plus... Rest gets a score of +8. And then, but the fast kill is minimum +9, or the slow kill is minimum +9. Okay, so it's always going for the slow kill. All right. Now what do I do? Because it's random move. I think we go Lombre, right? Yeah, because Lombre's faster right now. And we can see what happens. So yeah, we go Lombre here. Alright, we're speed tied now. We fake out. Ooh, that is so close to being sub 15. AI thinks it's faster. If AI decides it should recover. Again, at best, it's +8. I think this thing always sees a kill right now or something. It sees a fast kill. But if we win the speed tie, we win the battle. And it could click Rock Tomb again. Wait, we actually survive. Oh, Feint Attack is always a KO. Alright. Somebody take Feint Attack? I think Rhyhorn can, yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't do anything for us. Oh boy. So it can see a kill with Rock Tomb and it might not get the roll. It can see a kill with Power Up Punch and it might not get the roll. But it always sees a kill with Feint Attack. Which means we should Mega Drain here to try to recover out of Power Up Punch and Rock Tomb range. I went first. God damn it. Dude, what do I have in the box? Like, that's gonna be good after this, because this is bad. That's 4 deaths. Monferno doesn't always see a KO here though, which isn't great. So I gotta sack something else too. Is it Palpatone? It's kind of shitty, but I think so. Dang. Trying to think of my matchups into Roxanne real quick. Shelter's good, Rhyhorn doesn't do much, but he's good and resist. Yeah, I think it's here. It's gonna be a 5 death split. It's not great. We survived. And we still outspeed. This has a chance to KO. Do we keep Palpatone? Nope. I think the play to keep Palpitoad, and what I should have done was click Mud Slap there. To go for the miss, and then the Bubble Beam would have KO'd. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Not the best split ever. In my previous runs, I used Lombre and Ludicolo in a lot of the gym fights, so I'm hoping Rosalia can fill that role. Thank you, Arbok. Thank you, Lombre. And I'm really sorry I couldn't save you, Palpitoad. But we're on to the Rock Sand split. You know what, I'm going to call it there, and I'll do all the level ups and stuff probably tomorrow night, maybe tomorrow night. I'm taking a day trip, so I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow night, but if I do, if not, then it'll be Sunday, so I'll be streaming Saturday or Sunday. Thank you very much for coming out, I really appreciate it. Ended on a tough note there with the 3 deaths to Brawly. We're going to try to keep pushing through because we have a lot of Pokemon that we haven't really used before, so we're gonna see how they do for us. So, until next time, have a wonderful evening. Peace.